Parthenocarpy, this is the definition. Parthenocarpy is derived from the Greek words. So that is the parthenos means virgin and carpos means fruit. Okay. So parthenocarpy, it is derived from the two Greek words. So parthenos meaning in the Greek virgin and carpos means fruit. Parthenocarpy introduced by Knoll in 1902. Parthenocarpy or that is introduced by the NOLL, Knoll in 1902. So parthenocarpy may be defined in different ways. So natural or artificially induced fruit development without pollination and fertilization. So in certain cases of angiosperms, the ovary normally develops into a fruit without pollination and without fertilization. So that is called that parthenocarpy. Okay. That means ikkada manaku painemo the formation of the development of the zygote from the egg cell. The formation of zygote is the parthenogenesis. So the ovary normally develops into fruit. So without pollination and fertilization is known as the parthenocarpy. So this type of free development of fruit is known as the parthenocarpy. మనకి ఓవరీ నుంచి ఫ్రూట్ ఫామ్ అవుతుంది అంటే దట్ ఈజ్ కాల్డ్ parthenocarpy. So without pollination and without fertilization, the ovary become and the ovary modified as a fruit is known as the parthenocarpy. That means, so the free development of fruit without pollination and without fertilization is known as the parthenocarpy. That is the natural or artificially induced fruit development without pollination and fertilization. So in botany and horticulture, the parthenocarpy is the natural or artificially induced production of fruit without fertilization of ovules, which makes the fruit seedless. Okay. So this is the in our botany. So in botany or horticulture way, we'll give one definition, suitable definition. What is parthenocarpy? So it is the natural or artificially induced production of fruit without fertilization of ovules, which makes the fruit seedless. That is the suitable definition of the botany words. Okay. So the types of parthenocarpy, the natural parthenocarpy or induced parthenocarpy. Okay. So natural parthenocarpy occurs in the bananas, which is developing naturally. So induced parthenocarpy is the fruits formation is the stimulated with some other chemicals or other physical means. So that is the induced parthenocarpy. And induced may develop into genetical parthenocarpy, environmental parthenocarpy, and chemical parthenocarpy. Okay. So just to what do bananas and figs they have in common in the environment? We know very well. So bananas and figs fruits, they are developed without fertilization and produce no viable seeds. మనకి ఎక్కడ కూడా బనానాలో ఫిగ్స్ లో కనుక తీసుకున్నట్లయితే we are not observing any type of these seeds. So this situation in plants is called as the parthenocarpy. In the simple, so in your examination point of view, parthenocarpy belongs to which plants or which type of this species, Musa paradisiaca or other. So that means the bananas and figs are the suitable examples of the parthenocarpy. Okay. So parthenocarpy is a very old procedure to produce the seedless fruits. So in the other question like, so it will produce seeds or seedless or both in other multiplication. So this is the question. Parthenocarpy is a very old procedure to produce the seedless fruits. So it's very, very important. మామూలుగా కూడా మనకి seedless fruits are produced from parthenocarpy or parthenogenesis. So that is the oldest known cultivated plant is a fig. So this parthenocarpic fig was grown at least 11,200 years ago. Okay, so it is very oldest cultivated plant is the fig plant. Up to 20% of the wild fruits, they are the parthenocarpic. When pollination is unsuccessful, it may be an advantage to a plant because it is helpful to provide the food for the plant's seed disperse mechanism. Okay, so what is main function of this? In the pollination is unsuccessful or not available in the plants. So pollination also completed in our syllabus. So it may be an advantage to a plant because it is helpful to provide the food for the plants, the seed disperse purpose. Okay, so this is the types, and generally the types of parthenocarpy is the natural parthenocarpy and induced parthenocarpy. So induced parthenocarpy is 3 types: genetical, environmental, and chemical. So this is the genetical parthenocarpy. Okay, so it is a very common cultivated in wild plants. Genetical parthenocarpy is the very common cultivated, and some of the mutations, hybridization, incompatibility, they are the reasons and they are responsible for the genetical parthenocarpy. So some of the genetical variations are occur through parthenogenesis, as I told you that. So what the genetical variations means? In the formation of the egg, in the formation of the zygote, in the formation of the fruit, some of the hybridization, some of the mutations. Mutations means sudden change in the genes, sudden change in the any characteristics. So that is the mutation. So it will happens in any development in their life cycle. Some of the mutations, some hybridization process or incompatibility. So they are held responsible for the genetical parthenocarpy. In incompatible plants, so pollen pistil interaction, just the pollen tube growth is extremely slow and flowers fall much before the tube. So they reaches the ovary. In incompatible plants, some of the plants, the pollen tube growth is extremely very slow. Okay, so and the flowers fall much before the tube, so they reaches the ovary. It is also one condition for the type of the genetical parthenocarpy. In natural genetical parthenocarpy, so that is associated with high auxin content and they are the triploids. For example, grapes. Okay, so in the genetical parthenocarpy, in the natural way it is occurring in the environment, so they are associated with the high auxin contents. Almost in the phytohormones, auxins and cytokinins are very helpful for the development of the plant growth. So that's why the auxin content is very high in the grapes. So the triploids are formed through the this in the parthenocarpy for the type of the undergoing the genetical parthenocarpy. Okay, grapes lo manaki triploid condition grapes are formed when the high just the formation of the high auxin content is present in their way, so it will happens. And types of parthenocarpy on just they are the pollination. The parthenocarpy on basis of pollination can be categorized into 2 parts. So vegetative parthenocarpy, and second one is the stimulative parthenocarpy and stenospermocarpy. So these 3 are the examples of the types of parthenocarpy. In that vegetative parthenocarpy, so this is very common in the environment. This generally takes place without pollination, and due to the absence of pollination, no seeds are produced within the fruits. That means the seedless cucumber is the best example, and pear and fig are the examples of the vegetative parthenocarpy. So the fig is very oldest type. So in recently seedless cucumbers and pears also produced through this technique. Okay, through the vegetative parthenocarpy. It will takes place without pollination and due to the absence of the pollination. Manaku pollination jaragakundane seedless fruits are produced. So that example, cucumber, pear and fig are the examples of the vegetative. And this is the stimulative, induced parthenocarpy. If a fruit develops from the stimulus of the pollination, so the main condition is without fertilization, this phenomenon is known as the stimulative parthenocarpy. In the papaya, watermelon, just hybrid papayas and hybrids, we are just seedless watermelon and seedless papayas. Just you can observe here in the diagram also, no seeds are present in that. So a fruit develops from the stimulus of the pollination. This process is known as the stimulative parthenocarpy. మనకి హైబ్రిడ్ లో ఎక్కువ కూడా సీడ్లెస్ ఫ్రూట్స్ ఆర్ ప్రొడ్యూస్డ్ త్రూ దిస్ స్టిమ్యులేటివ్ parthenocarpy. And stenospermocarpy, so in black Korean, the variety of grapes pollination and fertilization takes place, but the embryo gets aborted subsequently, so it resulting in the seedlessness. ఇక్కడ కూడా మనకి ఏంటిది అని అంటే గువా ఫ్రూట్, సీడ్లెస్ గ్రేప్స్, గువా అండ్ ఆరెంజెస్. సో దీస్ ఆల్ ఆర్ ది బెస్ట్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఆఫ్ ద స్టెనోస్పర్మోకార్పీ ఇన్ ద బ్లాక్ కొరియాన్ ఆఫ్ వెరైటీ ఆఫ్ గ్రేప్స్. సో బ్లాక్ గ్రేప్స్ పెద్దగా వచ్చేటటువంటి వాటిలలో కానీ సమ్ ఆఫ్ ద గువా, ఆరెంజెస్. సో దీస్ ఆర్ just pollination and fertilization take place, but the embryo gets aborted subsequently. Occurring of the pollination, fertilization, but they do not form any embryo. So the embryo is undergoing the abortion or aborted subsequently. So it resulting in the seedlessness fruits. So this phenomenon is known as the stenospermocarp. Just occurring, but some of the other step means the embryo gets aborted. That is the main condition. But subsequently, ultimately, they can produce the seedlessness fruits. For example, grapes, guava and oranges are this type. And in some, just to for understanding, best understanding of that, I will take this slide, parthenocarpy. So literally meaning a virgin fruit. In the definition we discuss. So is the natural or artificially induced production of fruit without fertilization of the ovule. So this fruit is therefore seedless. Okay. So parthenogenesis refer to production of egg cells without fertilization. That is the mangosteen. Or just in this diagram, pollination plus fertilization gives rise to fruit and seed set. Okay. So the development of the fruit and seed set. So this is the just in the flower portion will take and fruit portion. ఎప్పుడైనా సరే the pollination fertilization is completed in the plant, they will ultimately they can give the fruit and seed through in the during the development. But no pollination and no fertilization, the seedless fruits are developed. So that is the parthenocarpy or parthenogenesis. So that means the formation of embryo is called as the pseudo embryo. It's look like a just formation of just like embryo, but it's not a original. That means that is called as the pseudo embryo. మిథ్య అని చెప్పుకుంటామంటే ఉండి లేనట్టుగా ఉండేటటువంటిది. But the seedless, the main important of the parthenocarpy is seedless fruits are just arising. The formation of the seedless fruits and seedless almost all that flowers are giving that. So what is the importance of the parthenocarp? So why it is importance in nature? The seedlessness is a desirable trait in edible fruits with hard seeds. So pineapple, banana, orange, grapefruits, అవన్నీ కూడా ఏంటివి అని అంటే just we are observing nature, there are no seeds in their plants through this technique, but it is a edible fruit, so fleshy and edible. So that is very important. So the seedlessness is a desirable trait in edible fruits with hard seeds. So and also it will desirable in fruit crops that may be difficult to pollination and fertilization. Pollinize and fertilize ki all that some of the plants it will undergo the difficult in their process. So that is also in other condition. In dioecious species, so the parthenocarpy increases fruit production as they are staminate trees, do not need to be planted to provide the pollen. Some of the dioecious species, so for example, persimmon, the parthenocarpy, it will increase the fruit production. And it is also increases shelf life. So shelf life due to reduced ethylene generated by the seeds. Okay, ఇక్కడ మనకి ఏంటిది అని అంటే it will reduce the generally in the for the ripening of the fruits we are used the some of the ethylene. Ethylene is a gaseous and some other, so అది యూజ్ చేస్తాము. ఇక్కడ ఇంక్రీజ్ ద షెల్ఫ్ లైఫ్ డ్యూ టు ద రిడక్షన్ ఆఫ్ ది ఇథిలిన్ ఇట్ విల్ జనరేటెడ్ బై ద సీడ్స్. అండ్ ఇట్ ఈస్ ఆల్సో ఇంప్రూవ్స్ ద ప్రాసెసింగ్ క్వాలిటీ అండ్ అల్టిమేట్లీ ఇంక్రీజెస్ ద ప్రొఫిటబిలిటీ. సో దిస్ ఈజ్ and these all are the importance of the parthenocarpy. And what is the disadvantage? That means undesirable effects of the parthenocarpy. So it is undesirable in nuts, and that means some మనకి మామూలుగా కూడా వాల్నట్, ఆల్మండ్ అండ్ పికాన్, సో సమ్ ఆఫ్ ద పిస్టాషియో, ఇవన్నిటిని కూడా ఏమంటాము అని అంటే పిస్తా, వాటిలలో ఎక్కువగా కూడా అన్డిజైరబుల్ ఇన్ నట్స్. సో దట్ ఈస్ and it occasionally occurs as a mutation in nature, so it is considered as a defect because the plant can no longer sexually reproduce. So almost these all are completed types of parthenocarpy: natural or genetical parthenocarpy, artificial or induced parthenocarpy. So in the natural, obligatory parthenocarpy, facultative parthenocarpy, vegetative parthenocarpy, stimulative parthenocarpy, and stenospermocarpy. So facultative parthenocarpy is the banana, pineapple. Vegetative parthenocarpy is example orange, and stimulative parthenocarpy is the black currant and grapes. And stenospermocarpy example is the some of the varieties of mangoes, Sindhu variety and Sultanas grapes, and some of the black Monuka. So these all are the some other rare varieties are produced from this stenospermocarpy. And origin of parthenocarpy: due to absence of pollination and fertilization, it will originate. So due to male sterility, either both are present, but one is the absent condition and one is the sterility condition, it will form. Okay, so that means due to male sterility and degradation of the pollen mother cells and degradation of the fertilized ovule, due to self-incompatibility, due to embryo abortion, so due to chromosomal irregularities, chromosomal aberrations and chromosomal irregularities during meiosis, so it leading to triploidy. That is other origin of the parthenocarpy. అంటే parthenocarpy పుట్టడానికి అంటే parthenocarpy రావడానికి గల కారణాలు ఏంటివి అంటే డ్యూ టు అబ్సెన్స్ ఆఫ్ పాలినేషన్, ఫర్టిలైజేషన్, డ్యూ టు మేల్ స్టెరిలిటీ, డిగ్రేడేషన్ ఆఫ్ ది pollen mother cells, degradation of the fertilized ovule, so due to some self incompatibility we are observing in nature. Citrus, so embryo abortions in grapes, so seedless fruits are formed in black grape in the stimulus way, so due to chromosomal irregulations, that is also in one cause. And what is the physiological basis of the parthenocarpy? So to obtain parthenocarpic fruits is a physiological challenge. The fruit development comprises the early development and maturation. And early fruit development in most of the plants, it involves the 3 phases: fruit setting, cell division, cell expansion. So these 3 are the completely helpful for the fruit development, early fruit development in the plants. So that is the 3 phases: fruit setting, cell division, and cell expansion. So the ovary takes decision to either abort or to go further in fruit development during the first phase. That is also in other way. And what is the changes in physicochemical characteristics in the formation of fruits due to the induction of the parthenocarpy? మనకి మామూలుగా కూడా why we are taking అంటే అవి ఎట్లా ఏర్పడడానికి గల కారణాలు జస్ట్ సైజ్, మనకి fruit sizes or any form the parthenocarpic fruits induced by gibberellins. So some gibberellic acid and composition of the quality and maturity. And in papaya, so some of the Rodriguez passer, so they have observed parthenocarpy at rate of 35% in sunrise and 5% in 295 F5. So that is also lychee, banana, some examples are there. So these all are the just to the physicochemical characteristics in the formation, that is the production of fruits due to induction of the parthenocarpy. So that means the induced parthenocarpy, generally some fruits, they are always seedless. Sometimes the fruit formation may be induced by artificial pollination by the foreign pollen from another species. So that means, but without subsequent fertilization also, it will formed. The parthenocarpy may also be induced by the spraying of the growth promoting substances such as NAA, naphthalene acetic acid also we are using as the just stimulating, so inducing agent. So this is also called induced parthenocarpy, or some we are giving some of the induction of the parthenocarpy. In the size of the fruit, in mango seedless fruits, they had smaller size than the seeded fruits, but they had the good quality and they matured earlier than the seeded fruits. In grapes also, the size of the seedless berries, they was smaller than the seeded ones of the same variety. So the size of the fruit also very important characteristics. And formation, the parthenocarpic fruits in apple, they were usually more elongated than the normal seeded fruits. And the composition of the quality, that means in most grape varieties, the seedless fruits are sweeter than the seeded fruits of the same variety. Composition and quality also very important in this characteristic. And maturity, the seedless fruits ripen later than seeded fruits, which may be attributed to the ethylene produced by the seeds. So these all are the some characteristic physicochemical changes and production of fruits due to the induced parthenocarpy. And just I'll share some amphimixis. Just to
Madam, really it's a wonderful class. Actually, parthenocarpy, parthenogenesis, both are most important points. Minimum, definitely parthenocarpy one question and parthenogenesis one question. Definitely we can observe already in previous papers. Definitely any other competitive exams, definitely these parthenocarpy and parthenogenesis questions are arising. So that's why Madam has clearly explained not only the importance, but also from the discovery, importance, and the origin, types of the parthenogenesis and parthenocarpy, and the induced parthenocarpy and induced parthenogenesis are also clearly explained. So just because of your benefits, Madam has taken this special class. Actually, embryology complete by today itself. Madam has clearly given her valuable time during this hard time. Actually, any homemaker definitely give her valuable time to kitchen. But Madam, teacher, not kitchen, teacher, Rani Madam Garu has given to teaching is a teaching, her teaching style for your betterment and for the sake of our young CPGATE aspirants. So that's why we hope your benefits, you are get enlightened from our Madam class. Definitely, it's a clear-cut picture, crystal clear information Madam has given about the parthenogenesis and parthenocarpy. Madam, really wonderful session. And one of the important topic is there now, amphimixis. If possible, you may give the
yes, sir.
other
Just
10 to 20
it's not
minutes.
support to share the screen, I think. Just
Okay.
2 slides are there.
Okay, madam. If possible today, otherwise no issue. Tomorrow also 10 to
Okay.
10 minutes you may take.
Okay, sir. Sure. I'll try to share the screen, but it's not supporting in another window.